Hello, whoever's there. No one at the moment. So I'm in Gusto on my way home from Inazawa. I went to try and get some money. They're going to let me know the coronavirus money. Anyone there? Oh, that's nice smell. I wouldn't do that is. I just did a ding. Quite busy yesterday on this stream. Anyone from England? Too early in the morning, I guess. What time is it? 2. What time is it? About 1 o'clock. I guess, yeah. I watched a very interesting documentary last night on two twin brothers. Maybe should I get some? I don't know. Here come my fries. Thank you. すいません。これ見て。これはダメ。直してちゃんと焼いてなさい。That's just returning those chips because the oil probably wasn't at the right temperature. And they were just sometimes, I don't know, it's happened 2 or 3 times, not often. I've actually done it myself. You know, the temperature's not up, they've just thrown the chips in and it doesn't cook them, the fat just goes into the chips. I could see straight away there was a problem. But I guess if they've just replaced the oil, I suppose that could happen. Do you want to look at the takeout menu? Nope. Sugi, yeah. No, I bet not. That steak is about fucking 3mm thick. What are you doing now? Now this looks really nice, and you have this. If you have this at home in Japan, it's really nice. But like I'm saying, this is one of these things when you're expecting something, and you expect it to be really nice. At a family restaurant, sometimes it's not. Oh, there you go. That's up there. Roast pork. Oh, look at that. Looks like baked beans, but I don't think it is. There. I bet it. And they just told me before this wasn't at, there was no rice. すみません、さっきはフライは聞いたでしょ。フライは400、200円引きでしょ。ライスつけるかどうか確認してください。He told me that it didn't come with the rice, but I've just looked on that photograph there, and it would appear that the rice is with it, which has altered my feelings completely. $6.99, and on my app it said $6.99, 200 yen off bonus, and on the menu it's $6.99 with rice. What she's damn Chinese. Anyone watching got Netflix?すみません、さっきの私の例は499円。
はいはい。
あなたは頼んで、これはライスつけるかどうか、あなたはライスはない。でもメニューでライスある。699円。ライスつけてるでしょ。
はいはい。
だから、さっきそれから確認してください。アップで、それはライスつけてるかどうか確認してください。Make sure。
さっき見せられたのはついてないです。
でも意味はないでしょ。So if this is ライスはつけてないとか、俺499円は騙されたでしょ。
先ほどは
騙されたでしょ。でもクーポンけど、でも同じものでしょ。でも同じもの好きはライスある。でも
そうです。
アップのはライスはない。でも値段は減らした。
はい、減らした。
でも物はない。意味わかる？
ご飯の値段が
のこれはこのアップは使ってください。安いになったから。
そうです。
このアップの意味。
安くなってますよ。
安くなったけど、でもこれはない。
ライスはないですね。
It's like 車でこれディスカウントあるけど、でもドアはない。ドアありません。そう、車は1000万。でも、プライス減らした。5000万。でも、車とかウィールとか何もエンジンとかはない。そう、これライスはないは安くなったけど、でも意味はない。
一応安くはなってますよ。
安くったけど、でもライスはない。
ライスないですね。アップの方。はい。
Hey, go away. Hey, Lucas. You still there? So there's two meals. There's a meal, and it's on my coupon, on my app, it says it's become cheap. But they've taken the rice away in the soup. So if they're taking the rice away in the soup, it's a different fucking thing. It hasn't become cheap. They've just knocked the things off. But that's why I'm asking the guy, can you check? Because if they got rice, I would have got that meal. How are things in the Philippines? Yeah, exactly. That's why, because I was going to get that, but I just wanted to make sure. Oh, really? What about your teaching? Is that still okay? Are you in Davao? So you're still getting the same amount of work? Did you get any? We've got Chinese students, yeah? Yeah, we're just wondering how slow it's going to get here. We've just been to try and get some money from. So maybe I was the first to apply for the coronavirus. There you go. I'm going to read fuck. Do you watch Johnny in Japan? He's going on a drinking rage at the moment. Yeah, I think he's. Well, in England, it seems, and maybe America too. That is the only thing. That's the only thing they can cope with. We've got the wine and beer. Did you have any stocks? Well, it's going to be a long time, pal. I think Panda Express is not going to do good business when everybody's. I think Chinese restaurants are over. In Japan, the government is just suggesting that people don't go out. And I guess that with that prick you've got for a prime minister, it's best not to fucking disobey, is it? And that's why I don't lose weight. I'm not even cheap today. £20 off. He's the fucking worst, isn't he? Wasn't he like complaining about excuse me. Does liquor also include beer? You know, so I never thought. I don't know about people have been welcoming what do you call that fucking tyrant from the 1980s and 90s? How much would you pay for a box? And what would you pay extra for wine? Like three times the price. Have you seen in England, cunts in England, they've got essential workers and they're letting traffic wardens go out and put tickets on fucking cars. Yeah, I felt like a bear yesterday, but I just had 2 small jockeys and a glass of wine. And I didn't have one when I went home, so. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping to get like 100,000 yen or 200,000 yen from this thing. I hope I can get it, it'd be nice. and you can pay it back in a year. A few people have killed each other in England. This puff fucking got some perfume on or something. Yeah, they're talking about kids going back. My daughter said university is 20th of April. I don't think sending kids back to school is a good thing. I want some lemons here. Are so fucking expensive. It's untrue. But having said that, I could have got 3 lemons. 3 lemons if I just hadn't eaten all those fucking chips. Well, that reminds me of. I talked to a nice girl in here last week. She was a nail girl. And I wanted to nail her. All right, Johnstown. You're in Wales, aren't you? What's it like in Welsh Wales then? I don't want to be a twat, but I just can't. I can not stop saying this joke. I guess those sheep will be getting lonely in Wales if you're on lockdown. Sorry about that, pal. forgot that. No, they don't sound good. Have you got a fever? I don't know. It's something I won't be having to wanting to have at this time and place. You sure it's not related, mate? Now I was watching something from Chris Cuomo, and he got the disease, and he was saying you got to fight it by moving yourself, doing exercises. But what about a nice cold beer? Or a what do you call that? You know those red wines that they have in the mountains. All right, Tom. Now I want beer, but I shouldn't. What time is it now? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's it don't look good for people that have smoked, does it? Well, they're saying all sorts now. People that have smoked, people who've got blood pressure, people that are taking this tablet, that tablet, people with A blood. What's A level? What do you say? Not A level blood. A type blood. People that are not good at farting. So I'm in there. I think she's all right. You can have a look. Hang on, let's up the magnification. You see that? Not that puff. Yeah, but you got to. But you know, like in Germany and Turkey, they've got very few deaths. Is Japan? No, well, they said they're worried about an outbreak in Tokyo because it doubled in 1 week to like one. They've got 1,000 cases. All right, Lucas, take care, pal. Thanks for dropping in. "12 people in your house." Fine, man. Oh, for fuck's sake, Lucas. What's that? You got you, the wife, the kid, and mother and stepmother and mother-in-law and stepfather-in-law. The fuck are the rest? Charge them rent. Does your wife know about the 4 people in the cellar? I was doing scrap and Uber till I got fired. So now I've got to find new work. I've just been to the council to try and get some. I thought I could get something from the council, but then they shoved me onto this other thing, which was the coronavirus. And I thought it was like 100,000 yen loan or a 200,000 yen loan, but it might actually be like 100,000 yen per month or 200,000 yen per month for so many months. And I really don't need a lot of money. I'd be fucking very happy with like 100,000. If they gave me 50,000, I'd be happy. Okay, I'm asking everybody now. When this is over, are you gonna go out and have a Chinese meal? All these girls have got tits. Wow, not bad. Oh, she's definitely stacking. Looks like a younger sister. Just gonna have a look in here and see if they got like fucking. They got happy hour. It used to be like 4 or 6. What the fuck's happening here? Have a what? What did I say? I can't remember. Alcohol. Did I tell you about happy hour? Look at that. I've got no fucking money, but I think it's a good idea. And the thing about this is, they don't ask you to just drive in. They do it on. So there's not that embarrassing where you have to lie. They say, are you driving? You go, no. Never even seen a car. I used to watch him on Sunday shows, and his manager called Mills, David Mills, he ripped him off, this singer. Took all his fucking money. Yeah, I just sent him a message. I put a message on about a week ago, worrying about him, and I sent him a message yesterday. Hey up, William. Thanks, pal. I don't know if you can see this, but I've got a little green man. He looks like a coronavirus that's gone green, jumping up and down. I don't know if you just saw, William, I'm trying to get like $1,000 or $2,000 per month from the coronavirus. It looks like I might be the first one that's applied. I thought I did. Come on. But oh, there you can. I'm fucking showing that you can't sound like a nutter. Did Callum make a video? I'm not sure. To tell you the truth. He might have mentioned me. Soビールは一つね。No, so 注文入ってでも一つキャンセルしてください。
あ、はい、わかりました。はい。
お願いします。
はい。
Oh, excuse me. Well, I made a video about Callum, and I can't remember what it was now. Oh, but I made one maybe praising him or something like that. Female doctor telling everyone not to wear masks, and I'm thinking what the fuck is she on about? They said because it doesn't matter because they're so small, the coronavirus, it can go through. Doesn't matter, but the coronavirus is like carried by droplets, and so the droplets, you can stop the droplets. That's the worst piece of fucking advice. Turkey, very few deaths. Same as Japan. In America, I heard that if the person had not been tested for coronavirus, they're not putting it down as a coronavirus death, which could be very scary. I'm a bit surprised that no one has put in Ovid. Do you know Ovid? That's COVID minus Ovid, or COVID minus C. Ovid, I think, was a Greek poet or storyteller. Get Ovid it. I don't know if William's still there. William, are you off work now, pal? So, and was he actually coughing there? In Japan, what they did, they found people that were coming back from overseas, but they tested them at the airport, and they stopped them at the airport. Yeah, I think it's about time that I stop coming in these places, because I'm not the luckiest of people. So what I did, I was just checking on boosting my. Now what they said is that people that had the TB jab, and this happened from like 1953. I should have got it. Oh no, I should have got it in 1970. But I saw the size of the fucking needle, and I said to my mum, I don't want that, and she didn't let me have it. So they're saying that people who had this TB jab, it's helped them, and so majority of people in Britain have had this TB jab, and this is why. So the ones that are older than 70 or 67, they're the ones that are dying, and they're trying to say this TB jab boosted the immune system. But surely over that amount of time, your immune system like goes up and down. So I've just been to, before I came here, I went to Sushi to get some green tea and a load of Gary, which is ginger, because it's nice there at one of the sushi shops. The ginger's nice, so I ate a load of ginger. But I've always ate a load of ginger in anyway. Ginger pussy. I'm thinking of that whole Fred Astaire joke now. So where are you now, Nelson? I think you said before, I think Jonestown, I think he has given me a shout out, I think. Oh, she's cute. I think this is the salesman trying to sell this young couple. Well, someone was working with my cousin, and I could recognise his accent, strong Canadian accent, and I asked him if it was Newfie. He didn't seem to like that. they're supposed to be salt of the earth people. Now I don't know. I'm not geek, so I don't know. But my friend said that the Newfie kids were supposed to be poor, but what they took for school lunch was like lobster. Is that true, or is it just one of those stories? They had like a lobster lunch, where other people were like paying $200. Well, I'm from Yorkshire, and they call us Yorkies and tight twats. Screech was Screech and Oofy, was it? Screech from that school show. A little kid was doing a dance then. There you go. Yeah, so yeah, that was some of the reasoning they were looked down upon. Ah, I see. But it was also that kid that got arrested recently, wasn't he? He was the geek character from is it Sound of the Bell or something? Yeah, I must admit, there's not many people that call English redcoats. Saved by the Bell, that's it. Yeah, I think a lot of those kids from those TV shows in America have some kind of a fucking nightmare, don't they? The only ones that seem to make it are the Disney kids. Well, apart from the blonde-haired one. Oh dear. Well, Tom, I saw an advert. I saw a look on Yahoo America, and there was an advice from Chris Cuomo on telling you what to do if you've got it. You can do some kind of exercises, like moving your arms, things like that, standing up or sitting up straight. Don't lay down. Just look for Chris Cuomo on Yahoo America or Yahoo.com. Or just do a search. Chris Cuomo Coronavirus. Take care, pal. Yeah, well, there was someone else on this earlier. They said they got like tonsillitis, his throat's hurting. Jonestown. Is he still here? Take care, Tom. Yeah, like I say, just look that up. See if you can take any preventative stuff. Get some ginger in you. Ask your dad to go out and get it from a shop. Garlic, ginger, vitamin C. Fresh lemons, oranges, and grapefruit. Okay, Tom, take it. Maybe you should, Tom, phone them first. They might come and pick you up. That doesn't sound too good, does it? I keep on saying this is going to be my last day inside a fucking restaurant. But I am washing my hands religiously with soap and with alcohol. That I like a lot of the restaurants' doors. I must admit that, like, I don't know, in this area, most people are inside, aren't they? But I haven't really seen a lot of people coughing around me. So now now they're thinking that maybe people don't have to cough. They just by if you're face to face with someone, talking to someone, and someone's got it, just breathing. Doesn't, because the problem when it's asymptomatic, you don't know you've got it and you can't give it to people. This is why I didn't go and see my mother-in-law on Monday. So like I say, so I don't want to be fucking responsible for knocking her off. Yesterday was the day before 3,000 cases out of 130 million. Then I really am fucking praying that this very crucial. Out of 450 basketball players, 150 of them are saying that they're struggling already. The fucking NBA doesn't pay any taxes, does it? It's about time he started fucking digging into, being black dudes, they've got like a lot of hangers on, supporting the fucking cousins and the brothers and sisters and everything. Carl must be talking to me, I guess. No, but a few have gone bankrupt after years at the top, haven't they? Oh, you never know, I'd keep your hopes up. Fucking nice day here today. Last 2 or 3 days been quite nice. Wish I got a fucking job. Oh, really? So they start already selling the mansions. Because there's nothing cheers me up like the misery of others. think I've got that order's gone through. Yay! I think there were one or two famous players of yesteryear that actually started to struggle. Cayley will be turning in his grave. He only died 2 weeks ago. Da-da-da-da. Globetrotters. Best cartoon ever. Was it Meadowlark Lemon? Person, I guess I up there, he says unless there's a vaccine, America's fucked. Yeah, well, they don't know any better. Thank you. They don't know any better, really. It's just like many young people, all these people that are in the valley in California paying rents, fucking enormous rents because they're a computer programmer or a hacker. They've got no one to fuck. If you come from a working class family, you know there's no one going to guide you about. Dad, is this house really worth fucking $3 million? How the fuck would he know? Depends if it's a Bugatti. Did you see my Bugatti video? I thought I'd found a Bugatti. It wasn't. I looked a right twatty. I think if everybody started taking my advice, you know when you got like 2.5 bathrooms, if you just piss your £12 million house and you can't fucking dry your washing on the balcony. Well, they've no need to do that, have they? Because they've already got control of us. There's an app here, and it they've all got them. If you McDonald's, if at McDonald's or you go to any 7-Eleven, any restaurant, you can buy a card, or you can buy one card that covers a lot of places. But the thing is, if you use that card, and let's say you spend like fucking $20,000 on going out in a year, and then you turn around to the taxman and just say, I only earned $10,000. No, but all these, look now, they just want to fill the page, they just want to fill the newspapers and screens with everything related to Corona, and they're just making shit up, you know. I posted on my Facebook account today that young man invents Corona vaccine. It could be ready next week. And then when they grab your attention with these discovers vaccine, man uses old trick, man uses fucking horse tranquilizers, man uses fucking this, man uses that. It should be ready in fucking 2 years. Now there was someone yesterday that Bill Gates and his people, they were going to try it out on patients, but I'm sure what they should have said is they were going to try it out on volunteers. You know, they're usually Jews who want some money, and they'll say, yeah, any of you guys, would you do that for $2,000 or $3,000 for like 2 weeks, 2 weeks work, 2 weeks laying on your back? Or as my dad used to say, Rackle Welsh. This girl is quite cute. I would say yes way rosé, but I would prefer red. Iwama has revived, really. I hope he has, because if Iwama has revived, what if Iwama comes back and he solves the corona crisis? And I'm his number 2 pal in Iwakura. Yeah, he was Zama. He was Zama. He was zombie. That could be a good one. He was zombie. I might use my doll. I might use my doll for a trick. Go next, go next to Iwama's house, cover it in mud, and then pull it out of the mud. Yeah, neither did what's that good Jared Leto and his 12-day fucking stay. I don't know who's that. Is that Spine? I can't see Spine. So this morning I went to draw the last of my money out, and I went to the bank. I couldn't find the bank book, then wrong stamp, and then by miracle I went back to the truck and I found the right one. I was also really surprised. Well, if you can open a crack, send a photograph. Yeah, it's a thing, but you know, like when people say, why do people take photographs of the food? Well, I think it's fucking great when the people take photograph of the food. I love it. And the basic person does like looking at photographs of people's food, especially if that person has made it themselves at home. I love that stuff, because it inspires you to have a go or to go out and get some grub. Yeah, you got your glass of beer there. Oh, this girl is fucking really hot. She's put some lipstick on as well for me. This signs your fucking lives away, love. But he should have said it was alive, weren't he? No, I think he's dead. But I'm only basing on that because when I asked his brother, are you Iwama, he said he's dead. Yeah, they're putting photographs on that channel, but they're of his brother. When you think about it, look, Iwama was a Nanade. I have fucking no idea what that means, mate. Is it something Scottish? Whipped and Nanade. Can anybody explain? Even in the ballpark, if you could explain. Or does he shit in the front room? Well, there was a... yeah, he's my buddy. My dead buddy. There was a programme which my mate from England, Matthew, sent me about these people that died. They said that three Japanese die every day. There was a programme on these dead people. The thing is, council should not be allowed to cut off water because it's so fucking, especially for single people, it's so cheap. And so what this, and it showed you this one guy when he died, they'd switched his water off. Now, personally myself, I go across the street and shit in the bank, but some of they were shitting in these massive buckets. They were like 50-litre buckets. They were shitting in them, and I could see at least 10 of these buckets in it. How do you know that? I don't know that. Oh, really? Oh, dear. We should get one of those and sell it on fucking eBay. This young waiter's off work now. Yeah, you can know. He whammers the shitters. I remember I did a job once and I think I got like about half a dozen diapers, but large ones. I was actually going to use them in a video. And my son said to me one day, he goes, "Dad, why have you got these?" There was only sperm in them though. Iwa diaper. The River Iwadi diaper. My man just uses diapers for sperm and they live till a ripe old turn. I don't know why that guy's looking at me. Maybe he was going to nick my fucking song. Kurosoba.
これですよね、
はい
音が699円なんですよ、でも今の時間のランチタイムだとこのご飯とヒップスープがついてこの値段でいいですよ、ランチだけ安いんですよ。
So この値段も
ランチの平日の10時半から5時だと、
でもここに書いてある？
そうですね、こちらはランチタイムだと安いんですよ。でも普通のメニューだとこの値段なんですよ。ご飯ついてるんで。
はいはい。
わかりますかね。
ああ、OK。
ディナーメニュー。
So 普通のメニューはこの値段。
そうですね。だと
でもランチデーは
そうです。Monday to Friday。
ああ、OK。
ライスand soup。
So これは
ランチメニュー。
So ランチでも頼んだらはライスもライスもらわない？ランチタイムもらったらライスもらう？
これクーポンとしては使えないですね。
OK、ありがとう。Thank you。OK。
Understand?
Do you understand? Why they should have had Viva Las Legos. I've got a box of Legos in the house. Maybe vintage. What do you think? At the moment, it's on shit out. No, I prefer pottery. That's Louisiana. Do you go to that? What's that? What do you call that place where they have that? You know, where they have all those Mardi Gras and things like that? Because I guess Louisiana is a big state, yeah. So what is the place where they have that? All the blues and things. I'm sure that a lot of people around the world would love to go there. No, he's And imagine that you've lost a relative to this, or your business, or you were earning like 2 million a week as a basketball player, and now you're only earning like 1.5 million. What is that? Is that? I don't know what you call that place. Is it a town? Is it? What do you call it? I'm sure I should know that. I'm getting old. It was Tom that went off to the bloody thing, weren't it? French? No. What's that Mickey Rourke film with that young black girl, Dr. Oxtable's daughter? She was really fucking gorgeous. But then she ended up marrying that cunt from that musician. Oh, she's married to Jason Momoa now, isn't she? So Jason Momoa, and like all men, certain China is best land. Not Baton Rouge, is it? Come on, what do they call that fucking city where that happens? New Orleans, that's it, yeah. Is it also all year round there in New Orleans? No, it's New Orleans, isn't it? Yeah, anybody remember that film with Mickey Rourke? Isn't Mardi Gras like once a year? Yeah, well, maybe if I get I'll have a few grand at the end of the year, if I'm still alive. I don't know if I'm racist, but I can't imagine people are going to look too kindly upon Chinese over the next year or two. Unless they make things really cheap that you can put in dollar shops. That might save them. In Nola. In Liverpool language, Nola is Nola. That means no lad. Yeah, maybe we should spread a rumour that Evian water comes from avian flu. Apparently, a lot of idiots are convinced it's this new G5 that's causing it. It's not even fucking installed, is it? There's no lotto today, it's just bingo. So so I can't even get fucking 5 numbers right, never mind about 8. Comrade 19. I wonder if it will come out about how many people really died in China. But they said that one person can spread that disease. Can you imagine if that had been the bad guy from that Spider-Man film, him with fucking 8 arms? That'd have been a problem. Being fucking high fives for everybody. Is that a high five or a high 8? I'll have to write some. I've only got one jazz song. I need to write more. Since my baby left me, I found a new place to smell. They've got no water and buckets of shit, and I'm gonna hell. I've got a Whammer's Basham. It's full of shit. He got it by a truck. And that is it. Comrade 19. B2 spect. Or is it B2 pect? I forgot. She's told me once, but I thought I think that's why she was upset, because no one realised she was a lady. Lady. And that was it. Tokumaita. The thing is with these tarts, they all work out of the same place because they all come online at the same place. It's like a job. So last night, that girl, after she showed me a pussy and her tits, that was just a waitress. And she says, if you don't send me money, my master is going to beat me. So I said, I'll send you money, but I want to see that. I think if someone spoke in Klingon to me, I'd fucking slap him. Oh dear. I forget who it was now. I think it might have been. Oh no, it was someone that was working for. It was that dog, that Triumph dog. I think maybe working for Conan O'Brien, and it was like the first big comeback of Back to the Future, and there was this woman that was like, she was 9 months pregnant. So this Star Trek fan was 9 months pregnant, and the guy asked, he goes, yeah. He says, when is it due? He says, oh, pretty soon. He says that will be the only pussy that your son sees. Oh dear. So this spammer, I think she's called Temi. She's called Temi something. She says, "How am I?" And I just said, "I'm throbbing." Let's see what the reply to that is. Triumph the insult dog. Oh, she replied, "LOL." Let's see where this goes from. Temi went to Lago Vista High School. No, that these people just randomly contact me from Too Many Fish in the Sea or something. And then they just get in contact with me to try and to ask me to send them some money via fucking credit card. You must be a right fucking idiot if you do that. Oh. And is Lego Vista in Denmark? It's a different woman from last night. Right then, I think I'm going to get some cheap chicken. I had a tall black woman once. She was 6 foot but slim. Big pussy. You just tell them to fuck off. Well, I'm guessing if some guys have never been with a woman, then maybe they can say stuff like that and they believe them. Hey, stack the girl. John, look at these tits. Face is not much. So one day the cops are going to come in and say, "We've got a complaint that you've been skebby." Now, my friend who died a few years ago, I saw him one night with a really attractive black girl. She was from London. She was fucking gorgeous. And about a year ago, I saw this same girl with another guy. He was a brother of a guy that I didn't like that died. Too much cocaine. It was the same girl, and I recognised her. She recognised me, and I think she might be one of the ladies of the night. But she's not. She wasn't a big black woman. She was like a very attractive black woman. She was gorgeous. You know, she's not a normal sized girl, and I think she might be like, you know what I mean, taking money for sex. And if I had some money, I'd definitely pay. You know, because it wasn't the type, she would be out, she's like an escort on your arm type of thing, you know, and having a good time, having a good laugh. And then finger up later. No, the secret is to look normal. Like, I think I made a video the last year at this fucking Thai festival where this fucking geek American, no doubt he had some money, but it was with this girl, probably South American. She was fucking dressed. Well, that's the first thing I check before I take a girl out. I sniff at their arse and then their breath. And if their breath is fresh, I kiss them. Thank you. I must admit, I haven't rimmed, and which leads me to one of the funniest guys that ever came on international television. Is it Captain Rimmer? He was in, I think, Red something. He was in something called Red. And it was a very cultural thing. There was like there was like an android, and then there was Captain Rimmer, and then there was like a Scouser. That only happens if my knob has been up it. Because I soak it in jam the night before. As a kid. And once my knob has been up, it's a sticky wicket with a keeper. Batting on a sticky wicket. These are cricketing terms. I always wanted to do like a spoof video and like get two. I'm gonna put that on my grave. Actually, pussy farts don't stink. I forgot what we're going to say now. There is a... yeah, we know with the coppers recently, they're coming around fucking protecting these cunts that go around putting tickets on cars. They came round and they called the police because a guy was filming them being cunts. And I just wondered if you did a simultaneous call, you know, where you said one's from a traffic warden saying this guy's filming me, one is from someone being attacked, and one is from someone being raped, just to see which they went to first, which they gave priority to. Why are you going to throw up because you didn't realise that pussy farts didn't stink? And you missed many an opportunity. Oh dear. What's so gross? Well, it certainly looks like I'm not going to pay my fucking phone bill. Did you realise that? Oh yeah. After these beers, it looks like I might struggle getting into the 18-wheeler. Now, you've risen a very... Because did you know that there was that black dude who was a preacher and a musician, gay, and he said that he used to use tampons to control his arse. After being rammed so much, he couldn't control his arse, so he had to use tampons. Wasn't that guy, was it, Carl? What'd you call him with that fucking little black moustache? I tried to get my camera set up on the telephone at home, on the computer, like video camera, I just couldn't do it, wouldn't have it. So I was thinking what Ed has always said, go on one of those live things. The Sphincter Commander. The Commander-in-Chief. So I wonder what happened to Jennifer. Probably geek that upset her. What did you say to a geek? You've been the morning suite. Yeah, I think one night we were getting a little bit sexual, weren't we? And maybe. Yeah, but she deals with old people, so maybe not too frantic, as long as you don't let any baden in there. Yeah, I was joking, Paul. She weighed 110 pounds. No, that wasn't Ezra. That was that was Sherry Baby. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know the odd song here. Well, the only people that I used to listen a lot to all their songs was ABBA. Well, no, she married. I'm guessing she married into. She did all right. Yeah, but when you think about it, if you're looking, your typical Western woman after 50, and then you're looking at a typical Asian woman after 50, and you marry her when she's 30 or 40, it seems a better deal. They stay slimmer. Because as we all know, there's nothing worse than a fucking overweight Asian. Now, didn't she say something about it? There was another Israeli there as well, a guy, an older guy. And she just went through the fridge nicking everyone's fucking food, the cunt. I suppose when they're nicking people's fucking houses and land, I guess taking a fucking sandwich is not too much to moan about. What do you mean? Next week I'm going to take your grandma's house. I says, look, I might look like a Jew, but I'm fucking not one. No, I don't think I have either. I've had a Dutch woman, American, Korean American, white American, Hong Kong, Chinese, Japanese, Norwegian. Those are the ones I just dreamt about. When you said you had two Israelis, you're talking women, yeah? You will. I wish I'd have thought of this earlier. Geek. It wasn't that Hawaiian singer called Israel that counted as two women, two very fat women. When he went swimming, it was always in a fucking swimming pool, never in the ocean. For some reason, his face keeps popping up. His face keeps popping up on the internet. He just sang fucking Somewhere Over the Rainbow. If there's one guy that could not get over the fucking rainbow, that is him. Caesarea, they're the best place for fucking pancakes. Not for pancakes, for pizzas. Got a massive choice for about 400 yen. Well, that fucking shaggy if I knew he was going to die in about fucking 2 years and he got a lot of money. I had a mate, well, he didn't like me, but when we were kids, we grew up with this, they were called the Partridge Family. And the mum got divorced and they were very photogenic to say the least. And I was mates with the older brother, Andy, and his younger brother, Phil. I seemed to upset him or something. And he had a gorgeous sister called Julie. But Phil, he was a great footballer, but he got like some kind of fucking brain disease or some kind of things that's not good for your brain. And it's like some form of Alzheimer's, and he got married. And he went to Australia. He was a bricklayer. And he went to Australia, and there were all these reports coming back saying, like, I thought he was a fucking decent kid, I thought he was a good bricklayer. And it turns out that it was the onset of this disease. And his wife was going to abandon him until she realised that she just had to wait for him to die. Then she'd get everything. Insurance, a house. I won't say that's always true, but I can understand it. That was a Ricky Gervais joke about the woman that married Hugh Hefner. When he said when they got married, he said she married. He was 84 when they got married, and she was very pleased because she thought he was 94. She got her $5 million house. Her name was Crystal, I think. That's a fucking surprise. Fuck, man. Yeah, 2 weeks is a bit soon, isn't it? It's a bit like fucking George in Seinfeld when he was giving his number out at the funeral. Yeah, 2 weeks, fucking hell, man. That's. Don't forget, if your dad marries a younger fucking Southeast Asian bitch, there goes your fucking. There goes your money. There should be a film somewhere around about that, shouldn't there? You know, where the kids are like killing off, the kids are killing off the dad's new girlfriend. Weekend at Bernie's. So how old is your dad? It depends what currency is in the wallet. You sent, was this a recent thing, Carl? Yeah, that's when that who was that blonde girl, and she married that guy who was 89. She ended up dying as well, and he left all the money to her. If you've got a gorgeous, if you've got a gorgeous girl like that sucking your dick, and she goes, "Here, sweetheart, here's a pen," what are you gonna do? Her son died, and then she died not long after. So tragedy all around. Anna Nicole Smith, that's it. Yeah. But too much money, you fucked up. Not enough money, you fucked up.